Welcome to episode 557 of AI Brief. I'm Amin, the main host, and I'm joined by my co-host, Leah.
Hi, everyone. Really excited for this one.
Yeah, we've got a seriously packed agenda today. We're going to start by looking at Alibaba's impending ban on Claude Code, which is just escalating this whole geopolitical AI race.
Right. It's a massive shift.
Totally. And then we're doing a reality check on China's massive humanoid robot deployment, looking at this crazy new $8,000 home chore robot, and covering Apptronik's new data factory for robots. Plus, we'll run through the top AI tools to boost your daily productivity.
You know, what's really fascinating about all the news today is how it highlights this stark contrast. Like, we have these sky-high expectations of fully autonomous, frictionless AI systems, right? But the actual physical and geopolitical realities playing out in the industry right now are just, they're incredibly messy.
They really are. And I think the most pressing reality check today is happening squarely in enterprise software.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's a new report that Alibaba is literally banning its employees from using Anthropic's Claude Code at work. And this takes effect on July 10th, 2026.
Wow. A complete ban?
A complete ban. Their internal security reviews cited what they're calling alleged backdoor risks. So now all their employees are being actively steered toward a local alternative called Qoder.
Which is pretty telling, honestly.
It is. It's like they're setting up these digital border checkpoints. And it really makes you wonder, is this just a routine IT security measure? Or are these coding agents now like simply the newest weapons in a geopolitical arms race?
Well, I think to answer that, you have to look at the timing context because it's crucial here. Just recently, Anthropic actually accused operators who were linked to Alibaba of abusing Claude at a massive scale.
Wait, abusing it how?
They were essentially distilling Claude's capabilities into their own rival models, basically using Claude's high-quality outputs to train cheaper competitors.
Oh, wow. So they're just siphoning the intelligence.
Exactly. So in response to that, Anthropic has been actively tightening their access controls against Chinese firms who are using, VPN workarounds and stuff.
Right. So this ban isn't happening in a vacuum. It's totally retaliatory, or at least defensive.
Exactly.
It just shows that AI assistants, they're not just developer tools anymore. I mean, they represent major supply chain risks, IP conduits, and just massive points of geopolitical leverage.
They're critical infrastructure now.
Yeah. But so bridging the gap from all these international software tensions to the physical world, what developments are actually happening on the hardware front right now?
So things in the robotics landscape are definitely moving, but it's a bit of a slower burn. If you look at China's robot boom, on paper, it sounds unbelievable.
Right.
Like, they boast over 153,000 robot rental businesses right now.
Wait, like 153,000?
Yeah, offering daily wage hires for robots.
Yeah.
But, and here's the reality check, a new CNN report just exposed that these robots still heavily require human operators.
Ah, so they aren't fully autonomous.
Not at all. They really can't replace factory workers yet. Even the most advanced models from top manufacturers like UBTech, they're only hitting about 80% of human productivity.
And that's probably just for very constrained specific tasks.
Exactly. And this productivity gap, it perfectly connects to what Apptronik is doing. Their CEO, Jeff Cardenas, gave this super blunt assessment recently.
What did he say?
He basically said that today's humanoids are essentially just prototypes.
I mean, he's not wrong.
No, he's totally right. So that solution is this thing called Robot Park. It's essentially a data factory where robots just work real logistics and manufacturing shifts.
Just to get the reps in.
Yeah, to feed real-world training data into the models for their Apollo 3 robot, which they're targeting for industrial customers next year.
That makes a lot of sense. You need physical data to train physical AI.
Right. But then, transition from industrial to domestic robotics, and you get the Weave Robotics Isaac 1.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Yeah, it's built specifically for the home. It folds your clothes, tidies up, makes the bed. It even adjusts its height dynamically from 3 to 6 feet.
That sounds amazing. So what's the catch?
Well, the pricing is $8,000 up front, or you can pay $449 a month. They're shipping this fall, starting in California. But there is a pretty massive caveat.
Let me guess.
It occasionally requires remote human assistance.
Okay, wait. I really have to push back on that value proposition.
I knew you would.
I mean, paying $8,000 for a robot that still needs a remote human to help it out, that's literally like buying a highly expensive smart appliance that occasionally forces you to call IT support just to finish making your bed.
It's totally true. But that's just the messy reality of automating the physical world right now.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, let's transition from automating physical household chores to automating our digital workspaces, which seems to be going a bit smoother. Let's look at today's trending AI tools.
Yeah.
So first up is Glaze by Raycast. This essentially lets you create Mac apps just by chatting with an AI.
Oh, that's incredibly useful.
It is. The practical use case here is building really quick, customized workflow utilities right on your desktop. And you don't even need to know how to code.
Just tell it what you want.
Exactly. Next is Tamamon. It's a desktop pet that actually grows and evolves as you code using Claude Code.
Like a Tamagotchi for developers?
Basically, yeah. And the practical use case is gamifying those really long, exhausting coding sessions. It just helps you maintain focus and motivation.
It gives you that little dopamine hit.
Exactly. Then we have Nxt, spelled NXXT. You literally just talk to your to-do list and ask it what's next.
Oh, I need that.
Right. It's amazing for hands-free task management. Like when you are completely overwhelmed and you just need to organize your thoughts quickly, you just talk to it.
Just brain dump.
Yep. And finally, there's Vox. This is voice in, voice out functionality, specifically for GitHub Copilot.
It's dictating code.
Yeah, dictating complex code structures verbally. It's a huge deal for developers because it saves your wrists and hands during heavy programming days.
You know, looking at all these tools, Vox, NXT, Tamamon, there's a really clear trend here.
What's it?
They are entirely focused on reducing friction. Like whether it's through voice control or gamification, they're just closing that gap between thinking of a task and actually executing it.
That is a really great way to put it. And honestly, that draws a line right through all of today's themes. I mean, from coding tools sparking international trade disputes to robots finally attempting to do our laundry.
Attempting being the key word there.
Exactly. But I want to leave you with a final thought to mull over today. As these AI tools and robotic helpers become so deeply embedded in both our private homes and our global supply chains, who actually controls the digital and physical assistance we are becoming so reliant on?
That is a slightly terrifying but very necessary question. If you enjoyed today's deep dive, please follow the podcast on your preferred platform and share this episode with someone who really needs to catch up on AI.
See you in the next episode.